Hey guys, welcome to this recap video of the forex market over the last week or so. A couple of big movers. The biggest mover was the Canadian dollar, which on Friday, the 1st, on the open of the stock market in the States and Canada, it fell massively. So we'll look at that at the end, but we'll have a quick recap of some good levels of support and resistance for a couple of the currency pairs. As usual, we're using Trading 212 as our graphs. This is my demo account purely for videos, and I don't use my live account because that's where you get into trouble, where you put on a trade thinking you're on a demo account because you're doing videos and you end up getting an execution. So don't do that. So start with we've got pound dollar. See how that bit, as you can. So the 27th was last Monday, 27th of November. So this is going from 27th to the 1st, or stroke nearly the 2nd of December 2017. As you can see, let's do the open of the 27th. Here we go. So 27th open is just on that green candle there. Okay, there we go. So as you can see here, the market look at the week here. So put a crosshair here, going up to the highest point, which is there. So it's moved, as you see, 200. Do that again. It's moved 203 points as an increase of. Let's make sure that's 2167. Yeah, 2024. Oh no, okay, that's higher there. So it's gone 2082, 2070, 2080 points different there. So so quite a big movement in a week. As I say, we do day trading, so you can catch the movements there. So if we go back a week, so think about what we're going to do here. What we're going to do is, this period here is from the 27th to end of play, end of the week. I'm going to go back previous week, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in my usual statistical lines to see whether or not they it looks like they work. So I need to go from the 20th. Okay, so we'll do that now. So the 20th is, there we go, 20th of November is there. Okay, so that's 20th of November here. Okay, going to the 24th. So this is the week previous. Okay, so what we can do here, we can see here a resistance line where we've got midweek, the 21st, 22nd, very choppy the previous week, but as you can see here, the opening bell of New York is around 2-3 o'clock UK time. Midweek we have a spike here, okay, which ends up rallying through the point of resistance here. Okay, as we all know, resistance has to be touched twice, and then any time after that it could break through. In this case, it broke through here, on this candle here, so the third positive candle on this rally up, and it kept going. Okay. On the downside, what we would have done is we would have put a support level on this level here. So these now is a support level. So let's see if any of those can break it. Okay. So if we go forward a couple of days, so very choppy. So from the 22nd, so Wednesday so this point in time here, let's do a little rectangle here. So where it broke resistance to the end of the week. So if we mark that out here, so this all here is end of the week. Okay, so around here, 27th there. So 27th was a Monday again. So this here is the choppiness after the breakout. Okay, so if we do like a yellow, so you can still see it. So all this here is a choppiness over the breakout. It broke out a little bit more here. Again, we can see another support level here. Bang on that top of that thing. Actually, I've done that too well. If we move this, if we put it all the way up, actually, there we go. So all that is from that week, the end of the week, from midweek. This here is your new resistance level. Again, very choppy, where we would have put a line of resistance here. Okay, so this graph is now looking pretty pretty liney, as we say. So midweek to the end of the week, what we can sum up on the previous week is breakout over the opening bell on the 22nd. It kept rallying actually all the way to this point here, and then choppy, couldn't break the low. So this is a new low. Okay, couldn't break the low here, and then we can see here that we'll go through that in a moment. So that is the week leading up to last week. So if we go back to where we were, 27th, so there. Actually, if we zoom out a bit, it might be better seeing like this. Yeah. No, we're zooming. So go back to here. So we'll leave the last couple of days of the week there, and we do the Thursday. So the first is, we'll go. This point here is now from the 24th, which is the Friday. So last trading session on Friday around here, all the way through to the end of Thursday. Okay, which is the day before the big movement in dollar. So as we see here, so we got a new again, it's very choppy. So it broke again through the previous highs. Okay, here, so choppy. You can use that same resistance level here for a little breakout, but the volume isn't that great. So you can probably get, I don't know, 20-30 pips out of that. Nothing huge. Actually, let's see exactly what it was. If we use that to, oh, sorry. There we go. Yeah, 25 pips. So it's nothing too major on that one. But you know, profit's profit, and if you can catch small breakouts, then great. So again, choppy, mirroring the last few days, and this is where we got a breakdown on the lows. Okay, so if we use that as our final point, and we can use this level here as the so here you still got your level of support, which it obviously hasn't broken down. So that would obviously indicate a strong market on the upside, okay? But you have got a level here which we used for our support. It took from the 6:30 in the morning on the 24th to the 1:30 on the 28th, which is nearly, it's a weekend and a few days. Obviously, you don't trade weekends, so a few days of trading, but it did fall below the lows. So that level here was another strong level of support, and it fell through, giving you, if we put the market here, oh no, if we do get the crosshair, and if we do, we use that one, but we'll just take a few pips off it, okay? So you got 65 points, okay, which isn't, it's a good point, it's a good level. Actually, what we could do is we use that line here. So that line is the actual support level itself. So if I get my calculator out on my phone, so it's 3276. Obviously, we ignore the 3. Take away this one here, which is 3220, giving you 56 pips, 56 points. Okay, so a good downward spike, as it were. Again, using a previous level is always good. So that's why these graphs are good, because you can leave it there, and then they'll always be there, as you'll see in a minute. So that was the sort of run couple of weeks before. So now we've got all these levels in place. This level now becomes support. So what we can do actually is if we do support levels as dotted lines, yep, and then we do, what's that one there? This one is a thicker line, because that is resistance. And that line there was also, so we can take these other resistance levels out, okay, because they've now been hit, so we can get rid of them. We've done a new support level there. We could probably get rid of that one as well because it's new. So try and have like 2, maybe 3 maximum levels, so just so you don't get so in your face. So now we will use the 27th. So this is last week. So let's analyze last week, okay? So it's 5 in the morning on the set. So you can see here you've got your resistance level here, and you've got your support level here. So we can safely say last week is very on the uptrend. So this support, we'll keep it in there, as if it starts to pull down, then we've got 2 levels of support, which if it breaks, then we can use that. So we've got level there and the level there. Okay, actually 3. So we'll leave that in there. So 28th, so this big spike here, so you've got a load of volume, this spike here, so 28th of November, okay, that was Tuesday. You've got volume here, so UK time evening, a big spike, okay. You can put these sort of things here for resistance, but it's not, because there's not proper levels. We use a proper previous levels of resistance here. However, if it's very, very minimal movements here, you could put a buy order around here if you think the market's got high volume. If it's got high volume and it's not going below the lows, you know it's going to go the other direction and vice versa. So this could be a good buy here, okay? But you have to be at your computer and looking at it. It wouldn't be an order. We wouldn't put an order there, because that would just be stupid. We use it. So here, we got a couple of hours here of positive news or positive movements in the market. And it did go through the, sorry, what we haven't done, apologies, is put that level here for the resistance here, because now it's got a new level, okay? So here, this is actually a perfect example of a breakout here, actually, so we'll use that, I think, just seeing that. So these levels here, okay, you've got, we'll do yellow again, because this is quite a good one to use. You've got support level here, so it went straight up, and obviously the volume ran out, as you can see by there, and it started going back down again, which means to me, a lot of people were buying this currency pair. It got to the previous resistance level, and then they started to sell off. Not all of them, you know, about a third started selling off. It got down to here, which is an intraday, so like a daily. Intraday means using trading as a day, but we're doing it as a week. But we do days as well, using an intraday level of support, which is here. So because it didn't go through that level there, it's the second time now. So 1, 2, it's gone through again, and this time it couldn't break through resistance. This time, but then after that, it's like a higher high, as it were. So it's going up. It didn't break through that. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Bit more volume, as you can see here, and boom, it goes straight through. Okay, in an hour, it goes straight through. Okay, so it goes from. I'll probably not be able to do this, am I? It goes 133,803, and we'll put another line in here at this level here, which is 134,315. So again, we don't use a 5 or the 3 on this instance, so we do 1.3431 take away 1.3380, which is 51 points, 51 pips. Okay, so already we're making 100 pips, yeah, in this movement here, which people may think, oh, it's not a lot, I want more. You know, if you get greedy, you're going to lose money, and you'll just lose your whole account, which isn't good. Okay, so again, so now we've got a new support level. So this resistance level now becomes support. Okay, because as you can see here, the uptrend here. So we'll change this to a support level. Okay, we'll still keep this one here just in case. It's good to have backups, you know, if it does ever go down. And again, couldn't break through support, so again it's going to be a higher market. So with this sort of volume and this sort of choppiness and not being able to break new levels, you're probably okay to leave it a few days. I mean, this, if I was to trade this, which I didn't, that's why we're doing this video, so we can analyze for next week. I would probably buy it around here on the breakout, and then leave it till the end of the week, because the end of the week, mid to end of the week, is when you get the big volumes, the big movements, and more volatile. So on that instant, then it's going to be, you know, 145 pips, where the greedy ones among you will be happy with that, because there's a lot more pips. Okay, and again, breakout after breakout after breakout, choppy, choppy, choppy. Then it's starting to pull back a bit. Okay, so the levels which we need to look out for now, we got a new support level, sorry, resistance level here. So we'll put that in there. Look for any sort of movement on that. If it goes up, and then on the down, obviously we're going to use the theory of resistance levels turned into support levels. I think the support level it's going to be around this level here. Okay, so if we pop that in there, pop that level in there, and then change that to that. Okay, we can probably get rid of this one now if you're using a 30-minute. So as we can see here, so this is what we're going to be coming into as of 10 o'clock tonight. We'll see how the market reacts, and that's basically how to utilize your platform correctly on Trading 2. It's a very easy platform, so we can go back and do it an hour time frame, and you'll see when you do the hour time frame, it's going to be very these bits here are very small. Okay, so that's the breakdown, breakout. But you can see here that it's still on an upward trend. So in my opinion, this is going to be going up more on pound dollar. It may pull back a little bit first, but we've got our levels here. Okay, so if I were to place a trade now, I put in a sell order just below the support level, so around the 34.41 level, and I'll probably put a price alert around the 351 line, because if it's got some volume behind it, you're probably looking like it's going to break through the highs. Okay, so my predictions for the week is probably going to, hold on, let's can we do that? No, probably can't. It's probably going to be there, and then it's either going to break out there, or it's going to be more down. Okay, something like that. So if we carry on that, it might go down a bit more. If it breaks the support, then it might pull back slightly with volume. If it's got volume, it's probably going to go more up there, but if it hasn't got much volume, it's probably going to be around there, and then it might come back down to the support level down there. So, you know, it all depends how much volume there is and how the market moves. But I'm saying this point here is going to be either massive there. That's quite clear actually. Where we can even go back further if you want and look at a more of a daily chart here, where it could reach, that's the 18th, so it could reach, that's the 18th of September, so that level there, actually thinking about it, looking at that chart, it's got very good opportunity to break through, because this new resistance level is similar to the resistance level from September, end of September. So you know, you could get back up to the 136 mark, which is a big mark. So you know, whole numbers are good. So if it goes on the positive side of things, I'll look out for 136 sort of level. So we'll keep this here, and we'll see what happens over the next coming days. So thanks for watching, and we'll see what happens. So we'll put that there just so you can see it. So sort of like this, I reckon, and over the next few days. So at the end of the week, it could be lower, or it could, if it breaks the 1355, it could easily get to the 1360 mark. So yep, that's it. So thanks for watching, and that's it.